Manong Fishball ang tawag sa kanya. Everyday siya kung dumating. Kaya parang institusyon na siya dito sa area namin.
Welcome back, everyone. I know you've been waiting for this match as well, all you LG fans. This is the University Alliance Cup Season 3 featuring Wild Rift. And we're down to our last game for today in Division A. It's a best of one between Philippine Normal University, Sulo, who got their first win earlier, versus LG Gaia from Ateneo de Manila University, who have not gotten their first win just yet. But maybe this is the one. But Sulo's not going to make that easy. We'll be your shoutcasters. I'm Hyron. With me is Giang Gaming. I am super excited for this one. Zedban coming in from PNU.
That's kind of unexpected. I wonder what the reason is for that ban. But yeah, earlier,
Gonna have to
you
note
know,
that down. It was banned. It was banned last time against Coin in their first
oh,
game, I believe. Yeah, in their first game.
but yeah, Sulo, because a while ago, right, they battled against
Mhm.
Mayhem, and they
Mhm.
didn't really had the best performance. They were looking to get their second point, but they didn't. LG
Mhm.
Gaia, on the other hand, has been you know the negative part of consistent.
Mhm.
They're looking to secure their first win here
Yeah.
against PNU Sulo.
Mhm.
Maybe a different draft, maybe
Mhm.
different execution. They did have time a little bit to kind of
Mhm.
repolish themselves and recuperate
Mhm.
on everything that has happened so far. This is their very last chance here to secure a point. Both teams
Mhm.
actually, because they want to secure wins. They want to be the ones that are being ahead against other teams. But if we check out these teams right now, it's kind of a difficult spot. Being in
Definitely.
the last game, uh, energy is kind of low.
Mhm.
Maybe some players are getting tired already as well,
Mhm.
and it puts a lot of pressure because you have a lot of information to take. And right now, you're gonna start it off actually with all ins,
Ooh.
Riven and Akali. That's
Okay. Akali was picked up by Coin in their very first game this season as well. I'm hoping with the Lee Sin, there is going to be a potent like assassination or pickoff kind of deal where they have the Lee Sin of the Akali just go for someone backline or someone out of position. That is possible. But the Riven and the Rakan is also very, very tough to beat when it comes to the all ins. And if you add on top of that the Zaya, you're fighting in the
Mm,
front lines, and then you get the okay, you can go for the either way. You could have gone for Zaya, could have gone for Kaisa. This one's a little bit
kind of
more
the same, right?
aggressive. Um, yeah, it's a little bit more aggressive for Rain here, which means that they really want to be going in and forcing LG Gaia into uncomfortable, unfamiliar situations, which is usually how you take down LG Gaia comps, right?
Hmm.
You put them in a situation where their intel is not appropriate, where the intel doesn't work, and where you can outmaneuver them with your micro. Looks
Yeah.
like LG Gaia though is going for the Nami instead of the Lulu. It means that they want to stop that engage there with a tidal wave.
Will we see? Because right now the draft is different from their other games. LG
Mm-hmm.
Gaia a while ago they went for a team fight based composition against Valiant Esports, in which Sulo they went for the triple engage, the one with Fizz.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't pan out well for them as well. This time they're going for a pretty much more standard. I'm assuming, but
Mm-hmm.
also strong in small skirmishes, strong on team fights, pretty much
Mm-hmm.
independent champions.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the dragon lane, of course, they have to farm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm liking the picks here. Riven, Akali, Listen. I'm eyeing on what champion or what jungler
Ooh.
Sulo is going to take. Will it be something
They've
like a Vi?
that could be. Well, I think Sula is actually just going for Jungle Riven as they did earlier. And looking at the
Probably.
bands of LG as well, like if you look at the bands, right, Fiora, Camille, and Irelia are banned, and Riven is being picked up here most likely by the jungle role here for PNU Sula on Blasphemy instead of the Baron lane. So this just means Baron lane is a no man's land here
Yeah.
for both LG Guy and Sulo. It's gonna depend on who has the better access to a deep champion pool. Could go for the Renekton we're seeing, but Renekton's kind of hit or miss so far for me in
Hmm.
UAC. Um, and the Garen is really mostly a counter pick against the caster heavy top Baron lanes.
Ooh.
Is Lucian with the Nami here. means that the Tide Caller's blessing, and it's like water guns, right? So a lot of damage straight up.
Especially if he is gonna be able to outmaneuver the members of Sulo, because it's kind of scary. This is a high mobility lineup that Sulo is building. Like you have the Riven, you have
Shinjao.
Shin Zhao even. So now more gap close. They're going all in on this. Even the Kaisa will be going in with a killer instinct. So this Lucian is gonna be put under a lot of pressure for sure. Ari, everyone goes in. This is full dive comp, full pick and
Yeah.
stuff.
And I do think that this is way more comfortable for PNU Sulo. The Riven, like I said, like we discussed for the whole day with Infinity, right? This is a flex. So even with the Irelia ban coming in the second phase from LG Gaia, which could have been a ban against Milan as well, it's definitely a flex, and they can send the Xinjiao into the jungle and the Riven onto the top side to face off. And now LG Gaia has a chance. What are they gonna pick up against the Riven here? Is it gonna be the J4 most likely? I was gonna expect maybe a Garen to come through because that is, I believe that is in the champion pool here of. Oh no, that was a different player that was subbed in earlier for ADMU. That was for Umbris playing the Garen. Altershot so far plays Renekton. I guess he's gonna add J4 to that repertoire.
Yeah, and if we think about this, the draft of LG Gaia, it kind of puts more onto a balanced composition. They do have engage, they do have siege damage because of the Lucian, they have setups because of the Lee Sin, they have disengage and sustain because of the Nami, but it kind of has a flaw as well because of how aggressive Sulo's composition is. It's kind of linear, if you ask me. All they do is go in. If Milan gets a charm on somebody, it's gonna be a good
Gross.
pick. If there's a good quickness into the grand entrance and follow-ups from the other members of Sulo, that's gonna be a team fight win. But they have to kind of make way, make find a way to actually enter the members of LG Gaia because they're also slippery, right? They have more choices to make. They can opt to disengage, they can opt to engage, they can opt to just go for picks, and independently they can stand on their own, right? The Jarvan doesn't
For
really
sure.
need to snowball. Nekali is definitely gonna be strong on the late game. Lucian has good late game as well, and we don't have tank on the side of Sulo, so this Lucian's crit is gonna hurt.
But of course, Lucian not the longest range marksman. If this Lucian is in range to auto, to like piercing light into auto, then he's in range to get like dash into key burst by Rain, or getting charmed, or getting audacious charge by blasphemy. So it's definitely a high risk champion here that could get heavily rewarded. I think for here, Altershot, he does have the ignite to threaten the kills against Rain, who is on the barrier. But I think for ADMU LG Gaia, the play here is to focus the Lee Sin, Amari, into mid lane and Dragon lane to really take advantage and let those two champions snowball, Akali and the Lucian, and just let the J4 hopefully go even, right? Just as long as Altershot doesn't get solo killed twice, more than twice, by Rain, this should be in a good spot for LG.
It is.
At least that's my copium. That's my copium.
It's nice to establish win conditions of both teams, right? Because that's how you will, people are gonna be able to understand what their next step will be, or like what's their go-to, their whole graph on of plans on different kinds of situation. LG Gaia has more room, honestly, because Sulo needs to heavily go onto a snowball lead. Because late game, they do have a good chance, but it's going to be a bit of a problem when the Akali pops up as well.
Oh, grand entrance!
Yeah, it's going to be an engage, but immediately denied. Flashed out here by Dynamic, but at the end of that day, it's going to be the Shin Zhao securing that first blood for the side of Sulo.
Man, grand entrance, every time I've seen a grand entrance, that's like, oh, that's not gonna hit, right? That's like beyond the radius, and then it still hits, and I'm like,
Yep.
okay, it's bigger than I think.
That's what,
Oh no, Berserk.
Oh
no.
Yeah, Lucian as well falls down.
Ooh,
That's
Berserk.
quite an aggressive dragon laner, if you ask me.
And I think they're just gonna trade blue buffs right here. Obviously, PNU getting getting that early kill right there, plus another one against Berserk, gonna put a hamper on their plans here. At the very least, they're a kill. I think Aldershot was able to get the solo kill onto the Riven here, so Rain, that's good. But this also means that Amari has to really go for it. Oh,
Goes in. Yeah, Blasphemy is not scared at all. He knows that he has teammates to actually help him out, but Coin is gonna trade out one for the team. Shuriken did not hit Zimais this time, but he has his friend Flacco. Maybe not anymore. Triple kill is gonna be secured. Akali suddenly pops up over on the top lane. Rain as well. Look at LG Gaia. That's total of 4 kills.
It seems right now. Okay, so ADMU LG is kind of going in a way. Okay, so here they go too deep. They try to go for the blue buff. They try to go for a fight here, but Coin is able to get these early kills as well. This is huge. This means that this Akali in the hands of Coin can most likely clear the wave, go for a roam, go for a dive with Amari and Aldershot on top side, or once again recover this bot lane, right, from the little stumbling block that ADMU's dual lane has found themselves in. But yeah, it's still a lot of pressure onto Coin's shoulders here. He's really gonna have to be the one to carry ADMU this game just because he got that triple kill.
Big pressure. But I think it is in the kit. I mean, he is quite comfortable with this champion, knowing that he picked it up against an Ahri. And he's actually having a good time in the lane. We saw him at level 2, level 3, already being able to pressure out Milan whenever he tries to go for CS. And right now, if you compare the gold, it's kind of a big lead. 1,100, already competing, well, Rod of Ages, going for that extra tankiness, maybe.
And extra early scaling, because the earlier you get Roa, the more valuable it actually is. Well, not like mathematics wise if you just look at the numbers, but the earlier you get it, the faster you're able to reach full power with it as well. So here, Aldershot, I think after that initial gank, he's fine. Ooh, charm gonna come through.
Nice charm.
Yeah,
Deny Amari. If that charm didn't connect, that would have been a kick for sure by this Lee Sin.
Good, but here Aldershot setting up another dive here. Like we always say, Riven is a feast or famine champion. Getting pushed out of lane like that means that Aldershot is in a very good spot. He did go for the Black Cleaver here as well. Gonna go for the dive on the Flacco. Does get it as well. Killer Instinct to go in as well. Milan's gonna pick it up, but no. It is gonna be Z-Maze instead. And Aldershot getting the charm out.
Yeah, that's a big shutdown. Now, team fight continues. Calling being used here by Berserk. Good kill, but onto the Jarvan as well. And now it's 2 kills picked up in exchange for just the Rakan a while ago when Coin, towered dive the Rakan. And it's kind of not a best trade because,
Berserk.
The gold funneled onto the guys, and now another grand entrance. This time, it will not hit because a flash was used by Berserk.
He's playing with fire with his positioning right now. And the flash burnt on a Lucian is a very big deal. It means that he has one less tool to get out of the Audacious Charge. And we're not really counting Rain right now because he hasn't really come online, just finished the Black Cleaver. But yeah, that means one less tool for Berserk to survive during these fights. And like I said, Lucian, very short range. If he's in range to auto and piercing light, he's in range to get dove on by PNU. So ADMU's positioning has to be perfect coming into these skirmishes.
It has to be perfect. As perfect as this kick. Oh, maybe not, because there's no follow-up. It's just alone there. Like, Amari,
I think they're just setting up for a 4-man here, and I think this is going to end up as a 4v3 on their tower versus the 1v2 top side. So, Amari playing around.
Yeah, quite a playful guy, trying to bait out something, maybe a summoner spell, maybe the ulti here by a Milan. They're actually trying to contest this, it's just a red buff, but the amount of pressure that this jungler of LG Gaia is giving onto PNU is huge. And it's kind of becoming unpredictable what he's gonna do because of the plays that he has been making.
Yeah, so far, a little bit unpredictable. That's how, ADMU LG doesn't really fare well in very unpredictable, very unfamiliar situations as well. So But here, they basically threatened the 4v3 bot lane. Oh!
Oh! No grand entrance hitting anyone. Ignite has been used by Millen, but a flash to disengage by Amari. What a close call, if you ask me.
Very close call here. All it takes is one bad engage from either team to start taking over. Like, if Rain gets his first kill, that could actually, first 1 or 2 kills, that could actually salvage the lane and make him, allow him to be a big factor in the coming fights, in the coming team fights, in the next Drake, in the next Rift Herald, in the next Herald possibly. But right now, it seems like all ADMU is gonna do is trade back the turret that was taken by PNU top on Baron lane side, which means that it's essentially it's a 2-for-1 turret trade. Blasphemy. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Getting caught out. Tidal wave is gonna hit, but not
Calling.
much damage. Calling though, forced to actually
Win.
get Crest and Guard, but simply not enough. Millen is gonna be taken down as well
Win?
because of that. Oh, Swain.
Akala ko
Yes.
matotori pa si Gawain dun, but even then, Paradox was there for the heal. I think they're just gonna throw out this Rift Herald. Not a lot of value from that then, since it's just gonna get taken out by PNU Sulo. Not too much, but I guess they did need to give themselves a space mid lane. If they can take this mid lane turret, ADMU will be in a very good spot, because that basically means they're up 2 turrets against PNU, which is a lot of gold at this stage of the game. Oh, in comes a grand entrance. Are they gonna commit to this?
Yeah, maybe not so. I mean, Amari, I have been quite used to you going in like that. No longer gonna spike my voice whenever you go for that Sonic Wave. You're just gonna stay short out most probably. They're gonna start the Dragon though, so this might actually attract a team fight. Recently recalled members by LG Gaia already underway towards this objective. They're gonna be a little bit late though, as PNU already continuing what ADMU has started, in which a team fight already started as well. This time it's gonna be PNU securing the Cloud Dragon. At what cost though? Red team is just getting stomped right now, but Akali is still alive. They only lost Outer Shot even after all those damage. Kaisa making the plays, but right now nobody can stop him. The Incathian Rain, but that damage. All right, Lucian still up for Zerk, going in, but Flacco with a grand entrance. What?
Red team aced.
I'm already thinking, is he building AP? Is he building AP? Nope.
Okay, he's not. He's not. He doesn't even have Zeke's right there. But yeah, this was an ideal choke point to get the wave out. But the thing is, because of how late this fight started, right? They got the Cloud Drake. I think Zerk was trying to shove mid wave here to try and pressure the mid lane before going to join the team fight. But in the end, it's gonna end up as a 4-for-5. The Flacco kill, I guess, is just a hard reset there. Oh, it's gonna go for the turret.
Yep. They secured yet another objective. 2 in a row. And now, Outer Shot going in might not actually be the best decision, you know.
Basically sacrifice himself so that Coin would not give up even more gold. But I guess it's not really shutdown gold. But now, because Coin is down, or Coin is down HP and Outer Shot just died, this mid lane is free for PNU. Basically evens up all the turrets that ADMU got earlier. But ADMU can strike back onto the mid lane, but pings coming down onto bot lane or Dragon lane. They know that PNU is going to try and take that. I think Berserk, is he going to die here? Is our PNU Sulu going to pull the trigger here? No, it seems like it's a little bit too late, which gives ADMU a little bit of a chance to try and take down this mid lane. So it's really a dance of turrets here.
Yeah.
Let's see if ADMU can actually secure this. Is Amari gonna greet it? Yes, he is.
And sneaks away even. You know, nobody's actually trying to catch him this time.
We've basically returned to our situation from previous, where ADMU is also only up 1 turret. But the thing is, PNU is investing into the late game, right?
Yeah.
With the Infernal Drake and with the Cloud Drake. The next Drake, ADMU has to pick up. Because if they have Ocean, then PNU can possibly face tank through the damage of the Lucian with that little bit of vamp that they get.
Plus, Rabadon's death cap off, nearly secured here by Millen. Is gonna be
Prophet's Pendant as well. Building into Infinity Orb here. So once that Infinity Orb comes through, that's a big chance here. Oh, nice flash there out of the Sonic Wave.
a tidal wave has been used as well, but it's gonna be LG guy. I think they have to fall back. Amari is already low. Cowain recently just died, and Rain is looking for more. Here comes the Crescent Guard for that knockback, and now it's just gonna be pile after pile of dead bodies of members of LG guy. Amari now pretending to be a bush. He's gonna be able to back away, but not for long because Rain
Trying to
is
stall
there.
here. He's trying to stall here for Aldershot, but Aldershot already got what he needed, so it ends up being a 4 for turret, which is actually evens up whatever lead that that ADMU built up earlier. Plus the turret's gonna get taken. PNU is gonna be able to take that down, evens out the turret, or almost evens out the turret score there, as the top or the Baron inner turret got taken by ADMU there, and this is still anyone's game pretty much. ADMU, once that Infinity Orb gets picked up by Cowain, once Berserk picks up his next Caulfield's Warhammer item, that could be the power spec that they need, but that's not gonna happen before this Drake. This Drake's gonna be the next big fight. The one big fight.
It is for sure, but Alter Shot is kind of low. We must take that into consideration. He's gonna get healed up for sure by his teammate. I mean, they have a Nami, so that water is gonna help him up, refresh a little bit. A bit of a, death brush being set up here by Sulo after they have cleared some wards, but they will get spotted out because of Amari. Split push by Rain. Applying such good pressure here on the side of LG Gaia, forcing them to actually commit onto a team fight. And if
PNU's not giving them it, so they're gonna trade possibly Inhib turret for Drake here, but it's gonna be a 5v4 coming in. PNU actually has a very good chance of winning it 5v4 if they're not careful. Ultrashot gonna come in as well, go for the tidal wave, lots of damage. Culling missing most of the Marcus is gonna go on to the Xin Zhao, who is fine with getting hit. They do get the kill for Zerk, still got those free hits in, but he has to run away from Rain. Meanwhile, the rest of his team doesn't really have the damage. Kuwain not able to find any isolated targets to take down. Killer Instinct in together with a Battle Dance means that this is going to be ADMU falling apart here. 4k gold down now, plus the third Drake being taken away by PNU. I don't have enough money for copium today. I'm out. My supply is out. ADMU, once again, they lose the turret, and the teleport comes through from Rain. They're able to get that. Let's break that down again.
Yeah, that's actually started with an engage here by Alter Shot, but the amount of crowd control that PNU has, especially because of Flaco, everyone got piled up. The damage was in line in favor of their team, and just annihilated everybody on the side of LG Gaia. There were some attempts here by ADMU to actually come back from it, but having Amari down, having Cowain down, it just puts them in such a big deficit, especially when Cowain got spotted out with a Void Seeker. Is easy Killer Instinct by Zay Mice, and then everything now heavily in favor because of that 5k gold lead, 3 Dragon Staff by PNU.
Okay, ADMU can still stabilize from this 5k gold lead once. Okay, Cowain gonna try and get a kill here onto Rain. Looks like he's fully recovered from his earlier deficit. Who tries to ninja it out, but it seems like Big Sword is just better. Unfortunate, very unfortunate here.
Even able to heal back up because of that Honey Fruit, ready for more action, while the other members will just secure this Baron for free after they have spotted out Amari onto the bottom lane. They were just like, oh, okay, you go bottom, you take Baron, thank you.
Seems like LG is in a tough spot right now. I did say that this is the kind of comp that wants to get ahead early and take over from there, but the thing is PNU is able to match their pace here, so there's never really been a big lead built by LG that wasn't immediately taken back by PNU Sulo. And at this point, because Rain, despite losing hard in lane, has actually recovered fully just from riding the coattails of the initial team fights, and then after he gets those items that he needs, he's already 4, 3, and 5, fully recovered from the early deficit, and is now taking over the game with his team. Right now, Cowain is having trouble finishing off targets. Like, okay, these charge up there. Very bold coming in from Blasphemy, but all they really need is to push them out of the turret range so they can destroy it.
And here they come. Enter PNU, not scared at all here on the side of LG Gaia. They're gonna take down every single member out of his game. That's
That's
a
game.
nice Dragon's Rage, but no follow-up, no damage whatsoever. PNU just focusing on the goal. They're gonna take this win, take out this Nexus, and of course, defeat LG Gaia.
Victory.
Okay. Let's kind of break that down, right? Like PNU Sulo, they consistently are able to fight back against whatever LG takes, right? LG takes turret, they go for a kill topside. LG takes a kill, goes for a 4-man dive, they go for the turret. So it's really this dance where PNU Sulo is maintaining parity with LG up until a point where they get an objective like a turret or a kill without LG being able to trade back.
Yeah.
So it's very, very tough.
And one of the big factors was how they actually avoided Cowain. Because he got a triple kill a while ago in the bottom lane, right? But what they did was actually find ways to get some picks whenever the Akali wasn't involved. And then they focused on their win condition, them going in all at once, trusting their teammates, especially Flaco, whenever he goes in with a quickness into the grand entrance. I mean, look at how synchronized they are. Whenever someone goes in, the others follows up, even if you have to go with a flash.
Yeah. And the other thing here is that, Cowain definitely a big factor. Not only did they avoid Cowain, but they also, by the nature of their comp, Cowain can't really go for any easy target. Like usually you have an easy target like a Varus, an Ezreal. That's easy enough for or a Ziggs. Those are easy enough for an Akali to take down. But the thing is, what are the threats? Ahri, Spirit Rush,
Riven.
Kaya or Riven. Just
Everyone
Riven,
has crowd.
Riven can fight. Riven can stay mobile. Riven has a shield, can deny the execute from the Akali. And the Kaisa. Okay, Riven's taking me out here, but all my teammates are over there. I'm just gonna kill her and stick there, right? I'm just gonna go there. Goodbye, right?
Bye-bye.
So Cowain didn't really have the time to shine. The damage from it's very difficult for Zerk to get his damage out because, as I said, most of the culling is gonna hit the Xinjiao, a very beefy member of PNU's roster or comp rather. And when if he's in range of Piercing Light, he's in range for Audacious Charge. He's in range for everything that PNU has to go in. So very unfortunate. Doesn't seem like LG is going to get their first win today.
Yeah, and of course, congratulations to
PNU.
Sulo. And that has been it. Every game has been completed already, and that wraps everything up. Anything more to add? I don't.
No, I'd just like to thank a little bit of a moment to thank our sponsors as well. UAC 2021 wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors and partners. We are powered by Globe Telecom, Logitech G, and of course, Twitch Student. And of course, all you guys in the chat who have been supporting your favorite players, your favorite teams without being toxic. I'm so proud of you. You are keeping the collegiate. You are a big part of why this collegiate scene is thriving in the Philippines. Let's keep going at it. I hope that the teams that lost today will find some learnings from the games today. And I'm hoping to see even more collegiate esports action in the coming weeks. We have been your shoutcasters. I'm Hyron. With me was Young Gaming, and earlier was Infinity. We'd like to see you in the next stream for University Alliance Cup Season 3.